Yo guys, welcome back to another MPL Hanzo Dissect, this time featuring ONIC, KAIRI, in a game versus TL Indo. So I would say two of the most powerhouses are, I would say, most well-known teams around the world now. So really excited to see how KAIRI performs in the game. If you already watched MPL, you know that he lost. Spoilers alert for those who did not watch it. But we're gonna analyze why they lost, and you will get a complete idea, right, of when Hanzo would work. For the MPL teams or MPL players who watch this video, hopefully this help you, because we don't play a lot of characters, but hopefully this series help you guys understand when is a good time to pick Hanzo, because Hanzo is definitely really good. But into this video, we're gonna show you why Hanzo should not be picked in certain scenarios, okay? Especially shouldn't be prioritized picked. Let's take a look at a draft right off the bat. You can see ONIC, second picked Hanzo. There's only one explanation for this, in my opinion, because they picked Chip. And there's one time when I watched this game, I noticed that they were trying to use Chip to send Hanzo to secure objectives. Mid lane, you have a Farsa versus Valentina. Who's gonna win? Most likely Valentina gonna have lane prio, right? Hanzo have no lane prio. Let's take a look at the Clash lane. You have Kalia versus Gatad. Is that going to be something that Kalia has prio over? I'm not sure, right? Because I haven't watched enough MPL. I gotta say, I watch MPL because of Hanzo and see what, because people told me to. You guys told me to be honest. So I'm not sure, right? But we can analyze more games and see if that's the winning lane, or I can ask some pro players. But it seems like Gatad is not going to die that much, right? Because Gatad also have a lot of regen, especially when Kalia goes in and try to do some damage. They're both melee characters, so with the trade, Gatad can just smash them back and smash HP back. Similar to what Kalia can do the same. So I would say it's an even game for now. Marksman lane. It's a Moscow versus a Granger. He also loses lane. Basically, you have all three lanes. Mid, Clash lane, farm lane, right? Clash and EXP. The Clash lane is unknown to me, right? The mid lane is a loss. The farm lane, the gold lane is a loss. So you have all three lanes, 2 out of the 3 are lost. Right? Jungle is a Hanzo. The only thing is the Chip in the Hanzo TikTok. Immediately the draft coming in, I would say ONIC is super sus with the Hanzo pick so early. All right, let's jump into the game. Again, I'm gonna analyze Hanzo's rotations, the item build, and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, starting off, Hanzo started the blue, come to the mid lane, contested Alyssa Wonder, because no one else contested it, and I think he got it. I'm not sure, because there's no camera there at all. But so far, it's an odd rotation for sure, because if you look at he was trying to steal blue. That's what happened. So he started red and he went to steal blue. Oh, he started blue and he wanted to go steal the other blue. Okay, interesting. That's what Hanzo was trying to do there. KAIRI trying to do. So it got blocked. I mean, I didn't get to see the opening rotation. That's interesting. And he immediately went back to clear jungle. Interesting early game rotation, try to steal a buff. Yeah, super TikTok, by the way. The entire vibe that I watched from ONIC, this game right here, is just TikTok. Maybe it's because KAIRI is getting too much commercial deals, so he's super rich now, and he's going more for like cloud movements. I don't know, bro. Stick to Fanny. Stick to Fanny and Haya. Okay, let's take a look. KAIRI got level 4. He used skill 2 fairly early. Compare this to Rini from Alter Ego, right? You'll notice that KAIRI will randomly use skill 2. I mentioned as a good Hanzo player, you don't use your skills, especially skill 2, haphazardly. Not this Hanzo, right? KAIRI will use skill 2 like randomly just now into the bush, and especially that could put him in harm's way because Valentina is right there. So Valentina poked him, and then that would put him in a lot of trouble, right? Skill 1 dash away. So interesting rotation there from the skill 2. Let's see, because of this early game rotation, look at right now. Not a single lane has prio, right? Not a single lane has prio. In fact, they have so little prio. You have Aran clear the top lane, come to mid. Clear mid wave, got level 4, and started invading Hanzo's blue buff. Mid lane already cleared, and the far as the top lane is still slow clear. So every single lane that's involved in a turtle fight early game is a loss, right? So obviously, it's hard for Hanzo to contest that. A lot of time for Hanzo, oh, this is what I'm talking about, by the way. Last video, I mentioned it when I watched this. So watch this one more time, right? This is how to counter Hanzo in general. So you notice how KAIRI's energy is very low already? And then Kalia ulted towards the end of it. So KAIRI can't even call the shadow back. And he tried to steal this red. He had the audacity. Dude, if you want to steal the red, I understand like why you try to get away there. So to use skill 2 to get away. So it makes sense, right? But this audacity for him to come here and try to steal the red buff is so funny. That, however, the most important thing is that's how you counter Hanzo, right? When the energy, you see the energy coming too low, you kidnap him. Or you have to get an idea. You have to kind of play Hanzo a lot. Sometimes it's really lucky. But yeah, this game, it's just no lane prio at all, right? Every single lane is a loss. And then you will see Hanzo struggle, right? On top of it, they're so mobile. Look how mobile Team Liquid is in this game. Valentina is, I wouldn't say a Hanzo killer, but how do you catch up Valentina? Your skill 2 is gonna miss. That means your auto attack is not gonna reach, right? Because if you try to auto attack, you dash away. Your skill, by the time you try to get in distance for skill 2, it already ran out. You already ran out of energy. You cannot commit a skill 1, right? Like Mathilda, like try to kill Mathilda with Hanzo, like try to dream about it, right? Because Mathilda dash, you get a movement speed. It's a Granger. Granger is one of the most annoying marksmen to go against is Hanzo because how many dash he has, especially towards the mid to late game. Right? Like he can dash with his ultimate, he can dash with skill 2. On top of it, it's a marksman Granger. Sometimes they can take Purify, sometimes they can take Flicker. Depends on the situation, depends on the game. And this is the game you pull Hanzo. It's just a mistake, right? Like you can't kill freaking Gatot, builds full tank. On top of it, has Revitalize, heal on top of it. There's not much you can do about it, so this is one of those games you just don't pick Hanzo early. I think if the enemy team take out Joy fairly early, that's something you can consider, right? Because like a lot of times, I don't know how many people know about this, right? But Joy get countered by a lot of assassins in the game. Hayabusa, Fanny, all really good counters, especially if your team do well. Really good counters get Joy, right? And Joy happened to be one of the most popular assassins, also meta assassins that's used in MPL right now. So don't be afraid. Don't worry about when you're gonna pick Hanzo. Just this Hanzo pick is just rushed. I think that decision is a huge mistake. I want to go back to show you guys another huge mistake that ONIC is doing. Their rotation never prioritized Turtle, when Hanzo is a character that can easily steal it. They just give up Turtle. And then this is an inexperienced Hanzo player at best, right? First, Kairi used skill 2 into the bush, which he shouldn't have, right? Because there's no reason to waste skills like this for Hanzo. And then, look, this ultimate right here with Ryota. Like, I don't think it's a mistake. They're probably communicating, trying to kill the Valentina, but that's what I'm saying, right? When a team has lane prio, it's extremely hard, especially a character like Valentina. How are you gonna pick Hanzo into that? You can't kill him, ever. Like, there's not a scenario in this game where you can touch this Valentina. It's just really difficult, right? There are a lot of conditions that have to be met, and then because Hanzo wasted the ultimate, they couldn't kill the mid lane, and then they give up Turtle again, so it's just one of those unfortunate scenarios. Let's quickly skip forward. Hanzo rotated the top, you know, long story short, just try to wave clear, and it's a trade, right? So quick engage from Kalia, and then synchronize from ONIC. ONIC can do that still really well, right? It's Keyboy, right? Oh, it's not Keyboy engage, but it's Ryota. Here we go, chips with the ultimate. Did nothing. It just felt like the comp in this game is not, like, there are a lot of engages for Hanzo to be effective, but I wouldn't say those, you know, is that effective because it's very TikTok draft. It's chips and Hanzo, bro. It's so TikTok. Like, even though I don't play competitive enough, I can instantly tell that's TikTok, right? Because that synergies, as a veteran Mobile Legend player, you can instantly tell if synergy is good or bad, right? This synergy this draft is just not very, very ideal for Hanzo at all. Hanzo is gonna lose everything. And that's exactly what happened. You see Kairi just sitting in the back. He can't even move up. He can't use ultimate. He's not sure what to do. Have to use skill 2 to rotate. Oh, there's a wave on the bottom lane? Oh, maybe I can go farm that. Like, that's literally, it's so passive, no? And let's take a look, right? He used skill 2. Try to clear a wave. Can't even do that. Right? Can't even do that. Just literally walked away, like, instantly. So there's not much you can do. It's a Shadow get one-shotted in the bottom tier 2 tower. This is a strategy when I was coaching. I'm telling the team it's called double tap. So TL Indo, right? They come here, the wave. I will show you what double tap means, all right? It's interesting. So they out rotated ONIC. They come here, clear the wave. They can take the tower, but Hanzo came here. Right? He used retry to clear the cannon, right? But there's another wave coming. So notice what TL Liquid does, right? They come to the mid lane, they clear the mid wave. Immediately 4 people rotate back to bot. It's basically 2 lanes rotation back and forth, right? And then the goal is continue to put pressure on the bottom tier 2 tower to get it. This is what I call double tap. Because you'll constantly out-rotate your opponent this way once you have some lead. And then if you're watching and you're a team and you're looking to improve, something you need to do, right? If you go to the objective, enemy team defended it, quickly rotate to one lane, Clear your, especially when there's nothing going on. There's no resource on the map. Clear that lane resources. Immediately go back to the other lane. Double tap. Okay. Look what Hanzo did. Nothing. Oh, by the way, this is a Chip TikTok. Watch. Okay. So see, Chip used ultimate, and out comes a Hanzo. Right? You're like, oh, what? Wait, where did this Hanzo come from? He's in base, but his shadow came across the portal. Right? Watch this one more time. It's so funny. Immediately, his shadow came across the portal, but there's only one target. He ulted the Gatot and did no damage and walked away, right? It's just really, really sad. I mean, it's full TikTok. I feel like, yeah, I've seen so many ads on Kairi. Kairi's a good-looking dude. It's let's focus on winning. I mean, look at freaking ONIC right now. Their placement is not looking good for EWC. We might not see a team ONIC in EWC this season. Okay. But with that being said, that's another tower down. Let's take a look at Lord execution. Look at Chip's position, right? Chip is hiding on top. They're gonna do another TikTok again, right? Watch. Hanzo just farming that small camp, right? Chip is gonna use the ultimate right here. And then look at that portal. And now Hanzo comes in. And he didn't get anything, right? He got kidnapped by Valentina, who copied Kalia's ultimate. So, pretty funny stuff. Oh, it's pretty funny TikTok for sure. It's just not good enough for winning, right? So this game, KAIRI'S level 13 compared to Fabian, right? On the TL Liquid. Sorry. Liquid Indo, right? So he's not doing very good. Let's look at bottom side, Lord. They did defend the first Lord. Nothing serious, but Hanzo's completing base now. Can't even get his own jungle. Not able to farm at all. Basically level 13, hard stuck. Their entire team is hard stuck level 13 because there's no wave being pushed. You can see the entire side of Team Liquid now. They're just not pushing waves anymore. They're just stealing your jungle. There's not much you can do, right? Our run is staying here. See, no one's clearing wave. I mentioned this many times, but just quick reminder for Mobile Legends lovers. This game is not about gold. How much gold you have is about gold difference. Okay, it's always about gold difference. And then in this scenario, like the reason why Team Liquid is not pushing is because there's no reason to push. Because there's only so many gold you can get on the map. There are a few gold resources you can get on the map. Number one, jungle farm. Number two is tower, right? Obviously, you have to push tower to get tower. Number three is your passive salary gold. A lot of people didn't know this. You passively get gold, whether you know it or not, right? As time goes on. That's the least amount of gold you can get, right? Probably like, I don't know exactly how much gold salary now in MLBB is, but it's basically nothing because everybody gets the same. So there's no gold difference with that. However, the map resources such as lane, such as jungle farm, those are what creates the gap, right? Neutral objectives, turtle, lord, the map pressure, the turtle lord push grants you. Those are the gold differences. And once you have the gold differences, there's no reason to shove a minion wave and give the enemy team that farm. Because if they're behind, you constantly shove minion wave, guess what you're doing? You're sending them gold. Because if you shove a lane and the lane goes to the enemy team, they can shove it too. It's equal amount of gold for everybody. So there's no differences that you're creating. You're simply giving them a chance to come back because you're giving enemy team marksman opportunity to farm the items he needs. Let's take a look at the Lord. This Lord is completely free for the side of TL Liquid. Sorry, Liquid Indo. And I just want to give you some interesting background here. For those who are wondering, like, oh, why did Granger, all of a sudden now Granger, before this Lord, why they're shoving lane? They were shoving lane for a reason. Because the Lord is coming up in like 20 seconds. Which is when like, Lord is coming up, around 20 seconds or so, you will notice good teams go to the opposite side of the map. Create pressure, meaning like shove lane, so their lane will push toward the enemy side, and then they will go towards Lord to give them more number advantage. And that's exactly what they did. Entire side of ONIC just stuck in base, can't do anything. Again, KAIRI wasted skill 2 for no good reason because they know they're lost. Now coming here, he doesn't even do anything, right? It's just a loss. So yeah, Liquid is happy. He's like, yeah, look at us. We're good. They are pretty good. You know, I noticed that in Asia, those teams love to get cute girls to be their quote unquote ambassadors. It's pretty interesting. Every org does it, right? Dominator, Team Liquid, ONIC, BTR, they all have cute girls. And those girls don't know the players. They're not interested in the game, really. They're just hired by the org to be the quote unquote org ambassador. It's kind of funny, you know, that's what happens when you're rich. Hanzo, how much gold do you have? 8,000 gold compared to 10,000. I'm actually surprised that Fabian's gold is not even higher. Let's take a look at Granger's gold, 11,000, right? So this is what happens when you pick Hanzo. You want to make sure lanes are winning, and then it's gonna make your game that much easier, that much better. It's assassin counter assassin meta, right? If you pick Hanzo, you should be using that to counter some sort of assassin. Suyo, I would consider as assassin. It does okay against Suyo. It's not the best against Suyo, but it's okay. It's like, I would say 50-50. It's really good against Joy. So if enemy team picks Joy, that's something you can take out. Most important thing is not really related to what enemy team jungle have. Because a lot of time, if they have a tank, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. If you want to use Hanzo to kill enemy backline, like Eve. Because I noticed that if there's an Eve picked by the other side, Hanzo can be really effective, right? So if you want to use Hanzo to target specific targets, mid lane or marksman, that's fine. But it's just a character you cannot usually pull out unless the comps allows it, right? So I would never early pick Hanzo. If you do that, you just don't know how to play Hanzo in MPL. So anyways, that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash like, subscribe, and share with your friends. What do y'all think? And I'll see you guys in the next one.